unlock the secrets of time. Welcome to our channel, where we open the dusty pages of history, discover the wisdom of ancient civilizations, and bring the forgotten stories of humanity to life. Today we will take an in-depth look at the history of the German Empire. This empire has played a critical role in shaping the modern world and has a long and impressive history at the heart of Europe. Germany, a nation nestled in the heart of Europe, boasts a rich and complex history that has left an indelible mark on the world stage. From the shores of the Elbe and Rhine rivers emerged a group of people whose influence on modern and ancient European history is unparalleled. Through centuries of conquest, war, empire, and complex feudal and religious laws, they have shaped the continent in profound ways. Ancient tribes and Roman encounters. The story of Germany begins with the Proto-Germanic peoples from Scandinavia, who eventually settled in northern Europe along the shores of the North and Baltic Seas, as well as the Elbe and Rhine rivers. These tribes, including the Goths, Vandals, Franks, Lombards, and Saxons, played a significant role in the ethnic landscape of Central Europe, alongside the Slavs, Baltics, and Celts. Their encounters with the Roman Empire were frequent, marked by wars, invasions, and migrations, particularly during the Great Migration period. The fall of Rome saw many Germanic tribes establish rule over vast territories in Europe, with the Franks, under Charlemagne, emerging as a dominant force. The Holy Roman Empire. The crowning of Charlemagne as Emperor of the Romans in 800 marked the foundation of the Holy Roman Empire. However, this empire was far from holy, Roman, or even unified. It was a loose collection of duchies and principalities, heavily influenced by the Catholic Church, but with little connection to Roman or Italian culture. The Hanseatic League and the High Middle Ages. Amidst this complexity, the German states flourished economically, with the rise of the Hanseatic League, a commercial and defensive alliance that strengthened economic ties and trade routes across northern and central Europe. The High Middle Ages were characterized by dynastic wars, power struggles, and the rise of the Hohenstaufen dynasty, the Reformation and 30 Years' War. In 1517, Martin Luther's 95 Theses sparked the Protestant Reformation, challenging the authority of the Roman Catholic Church. This led to religious and political upheaval across the Holy Roman Empire, culminating in the devastating 30 Years' War, a conflict that reshaped the political landscape of Europe. Rise of Prussia and German unification. The 19th century saw the rise of Prussia as a dominant power under the leadership of Otto von Bismarck. Through a series of diplomatic maneuvers and military victories, Bismarck unified the German states into a single nation-state, culminating in the proclamation of the German Empire in 1871. World Wars and beyond. The 20th century brought two devastating world wars that had profound consequences for Germany and the world. The aftermath of World War I saw the establishment of the Weimar Republic, followed by the rise of Adolf Hitler and the Nazi Party. World War II resulted in Germany's defeat and division, leading to the Cold War and the eventual reunification of East and West Germany in 1990. Cultural and intellectual flourishing. Germany's history is also marked by a flourishing of culture and intellect. The Romantic movement of the 18th and 19th centuries, led by figures such as Johann Wolfgang von Goethe and Friedrich Schiller, celebrated individualism, emotion, and nature. Meanwhile, the German university system became a beacon of intellectualism, attracting scholars and thinkers from around the world. German colonialism and overseas expansion. During the late 19th and early 20th centuries, Germany embarked on a period of colonial expansion, acquiring territories in Africa, Asia, and the Pacific. This colonial project brought both economic prosperity and cultural exchange, but also exploitation and conflict, as Germany vied for global power with other colonial empires. Wilhelmine era and militarization. Under the reign of Kaiser Wilhelm II, Germany experienced a period of heightened militarization and nationalism. The expansion of the German army and navy, along with aggressive foreign policies, contributed to tensions in Europe and ultimately played a role in the outbreak of World War I. Artistic and scientific innovation. Germany's contributions to the arts and sciences during this period were profound. The works of composers such as Ludwig van Beethoven, Richard Wagner, and Johann Sebastian Bach continue to resonate around the world. In science, German scholars made groundbreaking discoveries in fields such as physics, chemistry, and biology, laying the foundation for modern scientific inquiry. Social and political movements. The late 19th and early 20th centuries also saw the rise of various social and political movements in Germany. Socialism, communism, and anarchism gained traction among workers and intellectuals, leading to labor strikes, protests, and political upheaval. Meanwhile, the women's suffrage movement fought for equal rights and representation in society. Colonial ambitions and World War I. Germany's colonial ambitions and aggressive foreign policy contributed to the outbreak of World War I in 1914. The assassination of Archduke Franz Ferdinand of Austria-Hungary sparked a chain of events that led to a global conflict involving major powers. Germany's defeat in World War I and the harsh terms of the Treaty of Versailles laid the groundwork for future instability and conflict. Weimar Republic and interwar years. The aftermath of World War I saw the establishment of the Weimar Republic, Germany's first experiment with democracy. However, economic hardship, political instability, and social unrest plagued the Weimar years, paving the way for the rise of extremist movements such as the Nazi Party. Rise of Nazism and totalitarianism. Adolf Hitler's rise to power in the 1930s marked a dark chapter in Germany's history. The Nazi Party's ideology of racism, anti-Semitism, and totalitarianism led to the persecution of minorities, the suppression of dissent, and ultimately, the outbreak of World War II. World War II and the Holocaust. World War II brought unprecedented destruction and suffering to Germany and the world. The Holocaust, perpetrated by the Nazi regime, resulted in the systematic genocide of 6 million Jews, along with millions of others deemed undesirable by the regime. Germany's defeat in World War II and the subsequent division of the country into East and West would shape its trajectory for decades to come. Reunification and the modern era. The fall of the Berlin Wall in 1989 and the reunification of East and West Germany in 1990 marked the end of the Cold War and the beginning of a new era for Germany. Since reunification, Germany has emerged as a leading economic and political power in Europe, championing democracy, human rights, and international cooperation. Conclusion: Germany's history is a tapestry of triumphs and tragedies, shaped by the ambitions of emperors, the struggles of revolutionaries, and the resilience of its people. From the heights of the Holy Roman Empire to the depths of the world wars, Germany's story continues to captivate and inspire, reminding us of the complexities of human history and the enduring spirit of a nation. Industrial Revolution and economic growth. The 19th century witnessed the Industrial Revolution, which transformed Germany into an economic powerhouse. The development of industries such as coal mining, steel production, and manufacturing propelled Germany's economy forward, leading to unprecedented growth and urbanization. Thank you for listening so far. We would be grateful if you could share your comments on the video with us. You can support by subscribing to our channel for the continuation of these videos. Stay with love.